Hi everybody, this is Andy with Southern Fab. I just wanted to introduce you to the mock press brake. This particular machine is 125 ton by 10 foot, and it is got a whole bunch of features on it that I want to show you, point out to you. We'll walk around it and we'll do a demonstration of it from there. So first thing I want to point out is the controller on it. This machine's running a Delum controller. Very, very easy to get support on, very well-known control, easy to use, Delum DA53T. We'll go through that control just a little bit later, but I want to walk around and point out some of the features of the machine. First thing is where the operator is going to be dealing with mostly is the operator pedestal, and that is a mobile unit that allows just for ram up, ram down positions on the foot pedal, and of course that emergency stop button right there at waist height. The other thing that you'll notice looking at the front of the ram is the segmented ram clamps. These segmented ram clamps can allow a variety of different styles of tooling on the machine. So if you want to run American style, or you want to run new standard, or you want to run some different style of tooling, it can easily be adapted for that. Also, those segments can be removed so that you can have a part that perhaps has some deeper side flanges easily be formed in the machine. Another feature you'll see is the front supports. Really, really handy to have these things. Don't know why all press brakes don't include that as standard, but it's a very, very nice feature to have. They raise, they lower, move side to side very easily, and of course they swivel in and out. So if you want to get them just completely out of the way, you can move them to the side and just fold them out of the way. You'll see the laser safety device that's included on this machine as well. That laser goes about 1/4 inch underneath the punch. And as the machine fast approaches to the bending speed, if that laser light is broken before it gets to the material, it will automatically reverse back up. So it's just an added safety feature on this machine. While we're in this area, you're looking at the motor drive unit for the lower tool holder, or for the die holder. And that's a CNC crowning device. Very, very nice to have a CNC crowning device. As you bend different materials, instead of having to shim those dies, you can simply input the amount of deflection that you want to add to the control, and it will automatically flex that lower die upwards or downwards as needed for those for your parts. So of course those quick change tool clamps are very easy to use. You can pop these open and change a tool out and very quickly clamp them back into position. Also, one thing you'll notice is safety features on the machine throughout. You've got not only the laser safety device, but you have also door switches on each side of the machine that allow you to keep your operators, your maintenance personnel, and maybe even just curious folks walking through the plant safe. The back of the machine is completely enclosed. Not many machines are like this, but the back of this machine is completely enclosed, and why that is because you have a back gauge in this area that moves around. Back gauge is quite important for measuring the flange length and providing support for material. And in this back gauge, you've got an X and R axis, so the gauge will move in and out, and it will move up and down. So that gives us the ability to use multiple points on these gauge fingers to support our material or to position. So if we have very small parts, we're going to come in and we're going to position those parts right on the very end of the gauge finger. As we get to a little bit larger parts, we've got a support lip that we can set and use this secondary position as a gauging point. And very large parts, we can use the whole entire top surface of the gauge and use the very back pin here as the gauging point. So we can support and we can gauge while this moves up and down. And again, this moves very, very fast. High speed ball screws on both axes, on the X axis, and then you have a rack drive on the R axis. Extremely fast back gauge system, and one that you certainly want to have enclosed for safety. And on the Mac machines, that's exactly what we do.